Why is life after you? There are people who are looking for the answers. But there are also some people who think I might be some wannabe religious preacher, or I am someone who is trying to make fast buck by things which are beyond common interpretations. Or I may be trying to join some religious high table, or I may be trying to join some certain political party, some party which are affiliated with some religion, or I may be someone who who is into such side door things to enter into certain realms or certain high tables. And there are people who may laugh at me, mock me, disagree with me that no, this is not a way. This is certain. That is the concept itself is totally abstract and prone to errors. There are multiple interpretations of these things. It's not scientific because we have been living 2 plus 2 things. 2 plus 2 makes 4, and we see in those narrow terms. There are people who want to see life in all just black and white, and it will be like that. I'm not here for them. Their entertainment or their source of entertainment or recreation lies somewhere else. But there are some people who have felt this thing, who have been into this mayhem. There are people who have sacrificed everything. There are people who have put the best of their efforts, and they have stretched themselves beyond their known capacity. They have did everything. They have lost. They have been disparaged. They have been insulted. They have been put to ordeals and torture. They have been demeaned. They have been sidelined. They have been kicked. They have been pushed. Those people who have faced the force of life. There are people who have gone through this hell, and there is a certain quote. There is a joy in being mad that none but a madman knows. I don't know who said this, but I like this quote because there are certain things that can only be felt by those who go through such things. So the heat of hell can be known by only those who have gone through the hell. And you who have put everything down, who have done everything in your capacity, and now you are lying on your back. Your energy, your emotions, your will, in short, the power that you held in yourself, it's it's almost zero. You are lying on your back and wondering why is this the way it is? Why is it hurting so much? Why is it so painful? What have I done? What's my mistake? And then you try to look for the answers. You try to look for the reason for certain things. Because when you look around, the world is on the world is same as it has been. There are wars. You can say yesterday there were talks about Feds cutting rates, and Bank of England had cut down rates. So the economists that working there, they are living a normal life. And you see the American election, they are right versus left. right wingers versus left, and everywhere in the world there is certain mayhem going on, just like there's Hamas assassination, Hamas versus, you can say, Palestine versus Israel, there's Ukraine versus Russia, and there was North Korea versus South Korea, there's Taiwan versus China, there's issue in South China Sea, there are issues in India as well, between India and Pakistan. So there's something when wars are going on, hatred is going on, love is also going on, parties are going on, songs are being sung, movies are being directed and made, infrastructure that is being made and demolished, technologies that are being degraded or upgraded, old notions, old notions or ideas either being upgraded, degraded, kept to themselves, trashed. So, so in short, the whole world is doing something. Their actions are going on. And it seems what you are feeling, the downfall, the hell, the tough times, these are not making any sense. When you see the world around you, just say the example of the presidential election that's going on in America, the first example, and second, the wars that are going on in the Gaza area and between Russia and Ukraine. So take these two examples. There is a consistent action. It seems that the people who are involved in these things, this presidential election, these wars, so they are immune from such things. It seems that are they not going through hell? Have they not faced any downfall in their life? Are they not being are they not going through tough times? Have they not tasted those times? Are they immune from it? When you see all this, and when you see yourself, when you compare these two things, and it creates more confusion. It's like sometimes you may feel like there may be something wrong with you, maybe some mental health issue that you are going through, and some problems are there. Maybe you are not seeing the way the world should be seen, and then when you when you try to get an update about yourself and you try to know what's going on, when you try to look for reasons, you found none. There are no reasons. And the pain comes in, the pain surges, fear comes in, the fear of uncertainty. Both these things go up, and now you are more deluded. You might think you need to resort to certain, unspeakable things, those final resorts, those final actions that may put everything to end. But then you remember what kept you alive. Maybe it's your family, it's your spouse, it's your career, it's your goal, it's your desires. And in all this mayhem, in all this confusion, you there comes another blow, and it hurts. It hurts a lot, and you say, no, 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 no. I cannot go through this. It's not for me. It's beyond my capacity. I'm not taking any more hits. It's not me. I cannot take it anymore. And then come another blow. There comes another, and almost in tears, almost in pain, almost crying, almost in fear, almost dilapidated. Your foundations are being shaken. You ask, what have I done? What have I done to face this? My neighbors, those those cheaters, the the venom spewing politicians, the mall character criminals, all those fraudsters, they have done something. They should go through these things. Why are why are not they going through this thing? And instead, you have who have done nothing of know, nothing of interest, nothing that should be punished in the way you are being punished. You look for the answer. You scrounge within yourself. You scrounge within the old memories, and you try to look for answer. You try to look for maybe I did something in the past. Maybe I did something very wrong thing in the past. Maybe it may be some heinous crime. That's why I'm being punished. But when you try to look for it, you find none that matters. You might have done something, you know, just ups and downs kind of thing. Just some, you know, acts or foolish mistakes. Something which don't stand between what kind of evil the world has. These politicians. The, I'm like if I talk about India, you may have known by anti-Muslim sentiments, and when I listen to those speeches, those anti-Muslim speeches, and or in some other country, the anti-Semitism that's going on, and then when I see the war, when I see people like who have been cheating on the craft, who are cheating people, who are lying, who are cheating their own spouses, they're cheating their families, they're not sparing anyone, and they are prospering. They are living a grand life, and you who has done nothing substantial, only childish and foolish mistakes. Why is this being done to you? And you come to this question: why is life after you? And you want to know the answer. Even if it takes anything, you want to know why is this the case? And the answer is life is after you just because you have something. You have something in you that attracts life. You have something that life wants to shape or to give direction to. Shape or direct. Life has certain plan for you, and life is pulling your strings. Life is fighting you. Life is provoking you. Life is acting on you to turn you into something, but because of the pain you are so agitated, your mind is into fire, you are so turbulent that you cannot see anything. There are clues everywhere. Trust me on this. Life is sending you clues. You may see life is sending you omens, they are signs, but because of your agitation, because your unstable mind, you are not able to see things clearly. And just like in order to build new infrastructure, the old one need to be demolished. And that happens everywhere. We take it for granted. And even after seeing this, we do not implement it in real life just because we do not know how to demolish the old you. But life knows better, and that's why life is after you. If life is after you, I know it's going to be very painful. All those people, all those economists, all those fighters, the soldiers, those people who are living a regular, usual life, who are not understanding what I am saying. But there are people who understand this, those who are going through these painful times, and they know what I am talking about. And if this pain is there, so you are one of those people from whom life expects something, and life has some plans for you, and life is working on it. You don't see it that way, but when you get to the right place, when you cross this bridge, when you come out of this hole, when you come up to the surface, when you reach that stage, and when you look back, when you look at what has happened, and you look at the pain, the events, and everything will make sense to you. That life has directed you, life has course corrected you. I would say uh, this is a better term, course correct. That's what is happening to you, the course correction. But the course correction, it's not some benevolent, the mother and child thing. It's not friendly thing. So don't expect life to be benevolent entity, a benevolent mother, all loving mother who would care for their children no matter what. It's not like that. Life will kick you in order to shape you into certain things, because life is not how we see the things. We can only feel life, we can only feel the power. But when you feel the power, you know it's real. There is certain thing that's beyond your, my, or our imagination. There's certain thing that beyond our capacity we cannot understand, but we can, you know, pierce these clues into some garland. We can weave these things together, these glues together, and make something out of, make sense out of it. And that's what I am doing. And so, in short, you do not need to worry that this pain is this pain is not for nothing. In short, this pain has some purpose. This pain is necessary. This pain is not just necessary; it's a crucial to help you that you reach the right stage, reach the right thing at right level. But this course correction, it has to be this painful, because just like metals, the old metal, these scrap metals, if if they are into forged into something like the scrap iron or steel of certain value, if it is to be molded into a sword, it need to be fired up. It need to be burned in a furnace, and then it need to be beaten up. That's what is going up with you. That's what's going on with you. You are being burned, you are being melted, and then you are being beaten to forge you into something else. And this exercise, it it will work only if you step up, if your actions continues, if your faith continues. It is because the the whole endeavor, the whole exercise of forging you into something or what life has planned for you, this is not without hiccups and obstacles. I'm not some all knowing, all present, omnipotent or something of, I'm not someone who knows everything. All I know is that this forging thing, it it would be blocked. Why is being blocked? I don't know. But this blockade, it's real. This push is real. This counterforce is real. And this force will try to stop you, will try to halt this exercise. And to make things moving, you need to act. You need to step up the action. So no matter whether you are lying on surface, you are lying on bed, you are lying on back, whether you have fallen, whether you are splitting blood, whether you are tired, whether you are exhausted, whether you are crying, whatever state you are in, just believe me on this. Just believe in yourself. Just have faith that this is for you. Life is after you, for you. There's something good for you on the other side. But in order to reach that stage, you cannot leave things on their own. You must be merciless. You must be ruthless in your actions. You must maintain consistency in your actions. And by consistency, I do not mean you need to go on a mechanical way or monotonous way from morning 5 to 12 in the night. No, I I totally disagree with that lifestyle. It's like in order to prepare for war, you sweat all the time, you bleed all the time, and that's not a good strategy. This strategy, it may take you to some good heights, but it eliminates the life from it. Life that is totally unpredictable. So unpredictability of life is totally removed, erased from it, and you're just being mechanical and monotonous. And I do not mean that when I say you need to maintain consistency. What I mean is when you are consistent, so when things are easy, you should go easy. You should go with on your own pace. You should enjoy things. You should rest. But when things are hard, you should be a fucker. Just unload all the powers you have. Don't look back. Don't worry about anything. Just unleash yourself. Unleash the beast that you hold within. That's what I mean by consistency. And now this would make your life very interesting and adventurous. What we do is just the opposite. We when the times are hard, we duck, We stay down. We don't challenge things. We don't go the hard way, and just believing that when times are easy, we would compensate for the lost times or the lost actions. But this should not be the way, because that way you cultivate a softer side. I don't want that. I want you to be an animal, a wild animal that nobody messes with. And that wild animal, that wild and ferocious personality can only be cultivated if you go the fuck away, the beastly way when the times are hard. And I need you to, fight the same hand that guide you. Yeah, you need to fight this hand. You need to fight life. Even you think life has planned for you. I don't know why this happened, because this is beyond, comprehension. This is beyond my own imagination. But this is the way it is. You should fight life the way the animal, the beast inside you would do. And that's how you are going to the other side. Just maintain consistent in your action and keep faith. Keep faith in whatever there is. Because keeping faith is the toughest exercise, or toughest task in the world. When things go wrong and still you believe they would come true, you still believe in them. You still have the idea that those things, your aims or goals, would materialize, even if their chances are way less than, you know, way less than expected. But you need to keep the faith. In short, life is after you because you have something. You have something really good, and it does not happen with everybody. When I uh, when I talk about all those economists and soldiers and fundamentalists and religious teachers and right wingers and all the activities that are going on without any blockade or stoppage. So if you look at those things, might get deluded. But life happens. Life goes after only those who have something in them, some potentials, some tasks. It's like it's your destiny calling. It's like your destiny chasing you. And you should heed the lesson and unleash the beast within. That's it. Go for it. Thank you.